right, here we are, back in Squamish, on Emily's deck in the wind. It's a little windy. Anyway, great ride back from Campbell River on the motorcycle. Took the ferry to Nanaimo. Was great. Love these roads in British Columbia. Just amazing. So we're on August 17th, and I've been reading from the Daily Reflections book. And if you haven't got one of these, get one. It's a great book. You know, it's this book, it said, is of reflections by AA members for AA members, and it's and it doesn't really matter to me what 12-step program you're in. You'll benefit from this daily reading book. It really is great. So it's my intent to try. You know, my beginning thought here was I was going to see if I could read it every day for a year. Let's see. And I just started a couple of weeks ago, and we're just going to do it a day at a time. So let's see. So today's reading is from the 12 and 12, page 79, and this is, you know, the page where the 8th step would be detailed in the 12 and 12. And it says, righting the harm. In many instances, we shall find that though the harm done others has not been great, in many instances we shall find that though the harm done others has not been great, the emotional harm we've done ourselves has. Okay. It's interesting. In the big book, when Bill talks about the 8th step and making the list, you know, he doesn't talk so much about harm done to ourselves. And in the 12 and 12, he talks a little bit more about that, you know, and sometimes, you know, people think, well, the best amends I could make to people is to just stay sober and you know, kind of act right. And this is not the path. The path in the 12-step program is that we make a list of persons we have harmed. And, you know, when we look at our defects of character, you know, self-pity and 100 forms of fear and all of that stuff, we'll see that we've had many sins of omission as well as commission. So there's lots of work to do here, and making this list, though, and becoming willing to make amends is the first part of it. And it says, the commentary on this, what I've just written or just read to you, is, have you ever thought that the harm you did a business associate or perhaps a family member is so slight that it really didn't deserve an apology, because they probably wouldn't remember it anyway? Oh, we've all thought that. If that person and the wrong done to him keeps coming to mind time and again, causing an uneasy or perhaps guilty feeling, then I put that person's name at the top of my amends list. It keeps coming to mind, and become willing to make a sincere apology, knowing I will feel calm and relaxed after about that person, once that very important part of my recovery is accomplished. So, yeah, and I've had those arguments myself with myself. You know, oh, I don't need to make an amends to that person. They probably wouldn't even remember. They probably don't remember me. You know, but if they come to mind, then we put them on the list and we make the amend. And we never know what the plan is. You know, we think we know always, but we don't know what the plan is and what God's plan is in us cleaning up the wreckage of the past. But it's a serious business, and we all got to be at it. So that's the deal. So, all right, I'm off with the grandkids, and we're going to go to some kind of an amusement park or something. It's pretty exciting. I'm happy to be here. A couple of quick reminders: meditation group in September. It's going to be removing the blocks, really, block us off from the sunlight of the Spirit, looking at our old ideas. We're going to do some kind of deep work. That's in September. And then Dad's in recovery in October. And a trip to Mexico. You want to come in January, February. Okay. Love you guys. I'm gone. Thanks. I'd love it if you make a comment. You know, if you watch this on YouTube or on Facebook, make a comment, say something. And how you doing with your 8-step? How you doing with your recovery program? Okay, cheers.